What's good with them people, man? Hey, I say, what's good with them people, man? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about. How is y'all doing on this? Welcome wisdom. Welcome wisdom Wednesday. You say welcome wisdom Wednesday. What are you talking about, baby? Cause we gonna get into it. But before I would do that, what's good people like he, ha ha, you know what I'm talking about? Wise, man. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now, man. You can go get you one off of 76 MacArthur. Giants Liquor is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? 82nd Hillside now. Who bars out? You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody put it in their stores at 100. Thank you, young man. Now, you know, because I tell you every morning, but you don't be listening to bro. But just in case you do, you can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you come get them things from me. You know what I'm talking about? Sprinkler system on you, man. Also in stores. Funky die trying, man. Make sure you go get you one. You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, and I mean if all else fails, man, you can go grab you one of them things off of Amazon. Make sure you copy a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Uh-oh, what's that? Swing that finger, young man. Here we go. Come on with it, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, Worldwide INC, man. You know what I'm talking about? Come on with it, bruh. Oh, Worldwide Incorporated. Come on with it, bruh. Oh, Worldwide. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? They gonna say, what does that mean, bruh? I'm gonna tell you, it means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, everybody's included. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Cutthroat. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next. Same thing, bruh. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Now let's get through these disclaimers. But before we do that, my mama always said, boy, brush them whiskers when you on TV. Even if they got a hole in them. You know what I'm talking about? And we can't forget about the Coffee Chronicles. You know what I'm talking about? Classic roast. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these disclaimers. You see, a good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug usage. Good brother like me, I don't promote no drug sellage. No. Good brother like myself, man, I don't promote no violence. No. I don't promote no domestic violence. You know what I'm talking about? No. Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Don't, you know what I'm talking about? Promote. You know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity. Don't, you know what I'm talking about? No. You know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. I don't promote shit. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Find the right thing, do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got, young ladies and gentlemen. Look at bro like myself. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I ain't prejudiced. No. You know what I'm talking about? Bro like myself. Man, I ain't got nothing against the little people. No. You know what I'm talking about? Bro like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the little people. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. Man, I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna quit. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, fuck with your partner, man. All right, check it out. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Man, what's good with the people? How y'all doing on this Welcome Wednesday? Welcome Wisdom Wednesday. You say Welcome Wisdom Wednesday? What are you talking about, baby? Cut. We gonna get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out all the bald head bitches with a brush. You know what I'm talking about, just in case. I see. Fucking bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Man, what's good with the people? This one right here should be a little short one, man. You know what I'm talking about? But every time I say that, I get to going long, don't I? You know what I'm talking about? Long. Now, welcome wisdom is just like that, man. Because I'm going to tell you, as people, just as people, we have a habit of doing, you know what I'm talking about? And everybody has this habit, you know what I'm talking about? That's why it's just good to be well-rounded, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? It's just good to be well-rounded. But on this Welcome Wednesday, man, what we have a habit of doing, we have a habit of listening to people that really be dumb as a motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? Just be done. See, you could be sitting around somebody that really got love for you. I don't know, your mom and your daddy. You know, like when you little and your mom and your daddy be telling you shit for your own good, but you don't listen to that shit. You rather go listen to your dumbass friends. You know what I'm talking about? Some niggas over there that's stealing cars or breaking into houses and shit. And your mama and them is telling you why you don't do that shit. Your daddy and them, your uncles, your aunt, everybody is telling you why you don't do that shit. But at the time, that shit, you don't welcome that wisdom. You get what I'm saying? Because there's other shit, I don't know, you done got some money off of it, it's exciting, I don't know. But somebody will try to tell you something and you would just disregard everything they said. And as people, I ain't gonna lie to you, we do that a lot. We welcome wisdom that don't be wisdom. You know what I'm talking about? We welcome shit that we take, that we think is wise, and it should be straight bullshit. And we good for that. You know what I'm talking about? So that's how we got to this welcome wins and wins. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna tell y'all, I always tell y'all this, my favorite story, man. One of my favorite stories. Because it showed me how dumb I was. When an OG was trying to tell me about something I had going on. And I wouldn't listen to that man because, for whatever reason, I took what the man was saying as hate. You know what I'm talking about? I acted then like a lot of y'all act now. No, I didn't. I just took shit the wrong way like y'all take shit the wrong way now. So the man was telling me something for my own good, but I'm looking at it, nigga. This is why they say don't judge a book by its cover, bruh. And I done been through this shit a few times in my life. You know what I'm talking about? And this is how I got different wisdom. But my nigga told me something, bruh, and I just took it as hate. And I'm gonna tell you something. Pop. We do that now. We do a lot of that shit now. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. That shit is not everybody who do it, but a lot of that shit is a rationalization you give yourself, folks. So you don't want to hear the truth. And a lot of times when we don't want to hear the truth, we put a label on it. Oh, that nigga just hating. You don't know what he talking about. Like, we put a label on the truth now, so we don't have to hear the truth. You get what I'm saying? That's why a lot of times now we describe the truth as hate. Ain't nothing but the truth. But when somebody tell it, we gonna say they hating. We gonna say they mad. We just gonna put everything on there except what it is. And that's what I did. And can I tell y'all something? To this day, I wish I would have listened to that man. You know what I'm talking about? Because if I would have listened to that man, I don't know. But it would have been different. It would have been a different outcome like a motherfucker. I can tell you, I don't know. His baby cuz was in love and shit. So that shit might have not have helped, bro. Because I knew myself and was still running around this motherfucker acting like a sucker. You remember they said that on Menace to Society? Look, that nigga came back there drinking that 40 like a sucker. Told that nigga ass up. God damn. Your baby cuz over there acting like a big old sucker. You know what I'm talking about? Running around talking about in the name of love, please. You know what I'm talking about? But I got myself. You only can get yourself. That's one thing I want y'all to know too. You only can get yourself, folks. Can't nobody get you. You can just get yourself, bruh. Because you have the option to see what's going on. You get what I'm talking about? But a lot of times we see what's going on and we try to talk ourselves out of what we see. That shit right there make you go crazy, folks. So if you want the people out there doing that shit, that ain't no good shit. That should have had you crazy, bruh. That should have had you crazy. You know what I'm talking about? But on this Welcome Wisdom, Welcoming Wisdom Wednesday, you gotta watch what kind of wisdom you welcome. You just do, bruh. You gotta watch out. This shit, I mean, you don't, bruh. You can go on and live your life the same way you've been living it, bruh. It's like I said, I ain't even trying to give you no advice, bruh. I'm just telling you some shit that happened to me. But I know as people, we get in tune and turned on by the wrong shit. We just do, bro. And you have to have the ability. You do, man. You have to have the ability to check yourself. Because if you don't have that ability to check yourself, everything you do, bro, you're going to rationalize it. You're going to have a reason for everything you do. You get what I'm saying? That's just like me a few weeks back trying to make an excuse. You know what I'm talking about? Now I seen what it was, bruh. And I know where that shit started, and just like, you know what I'm talking about? I know I know what I needed to stop doing, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? For a while, man. So you can't be scared to check yourself, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? And a lot of times we do, because we just don't want to be wrong. And I don't even know, I told y'all, that shit is only a matter of opinion and perception. Wrong or right, you know what I'm talking about? But in our own head, we don't want to be the ones wrong. We so scared to have egg on our face. Why? That's just the way life roll out, bruh. And despite how these people try to make it seem, bruh, man, don't nobody know about this motherfucker, bruh. We all done got lucky somewhere. We all done had bad luck somewhere, bruh. This shit just is gonna go. You gonna make this shit what you run into, bruh. You gonna make the world that you live in. You just is. You know what I'm talking about? But they got us to a society now where everybody just running their lips. So like, don't nobody want their turn of being teased. But we want to tease everybody. But don't nobody want to be teased. They don't want everybody teasing them, man. I'm telling y'all, bruh. Let these people talk, bruh. That's how you know a lot of motherfuckers are, cause it's just getting bad, bruh. And I realized last night I seen something. You get what I'm saying? And I just know it's not gonna get no better. Coffee Chronicles. Cause they got you niggas way too far about the action figure. So now, nigga, you just nigga, we living by the argument. We living by the bumping of gums. You feel me? I heard a nigga say to a bunch of other girl acting ass niggas like, yeah, man, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna talk about nothing that I don't know about. Like that was some fly shit. Like just having that, like that's some fly shit, bro. That's some bitch shit, bro. And I'm telling you, you might not know because y'all ain't been to the right place in the world yet. That shit will get you hit in your mouth, bro. That shit will get you in trouble. And I'm going to keep on telling y'all that. Sitting around running your motherfucking mouth about shit, bro, it will get you in trouble, bro. Now, you ain't got to take my word for it. I know your motherfucking mama. I know your granddaddy. I know your daddy. And I know your grandmama and them, bro. They done told you that since you was little. Shut your motherfucking mouth. Because this thing right here will get your motherfucking ass in trouble. And it will, bruh. Your motherfucking mouth will get you in trouble. And you talking to a nigga that ain't did nothing but had trouble by my motherfucking mouth. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all think I just started talking this shit. I didn't, bruh. I was talking this shit before cameras, bruh. Way before cameras. You know what I'm talking about? Way before cameras, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? I was talking this shit when niggas was watching Soul Beat. You know what I'm talking about? Trying to catch that ghetto video before they went to school. I see. That's how you knew the ghetto was finna come on. That's how I knew that other nigga Step G, because this video finna come on first. Then they gonna get into the ghetto. Talking about the ghetto. Man, if y'all grew up, bro, I don't give a fuck if y'all like Show or not. Y'all can't tell me y'all didn't like the ghetto. That nigga Show fried their ass, and he should have got a Grammy for that motherfucker. He should have got a Grammy for it, motherfucker. That was the rawest song probably for the next 2-3 years. Coffee Chronicles. I'm gonna tell you, because a lot of people, parents didn't like Too Short before that. Because the nigga said bitch too much. You feel what I'm saying? He was just cussing, saying all them nasty things. You know what I'm talking about? When that nigga Short dropped the ghetto, that nigga made people, parents fall in love with him, on my mama. For real. It's just like a lot of people, I ain't gonna say didn't like Tupac. But they, you know what I'm talking about? Because Tupac was kind of controversial before y'all knew about him. When the little people got killed and they found, like some white people tried to rob a store or something, they found that nigga Apocalypse playing in the tape deck, and they try to blame that nigga for the robbery type shit. But Brad been going through it. The police had jumped on him downtown Oakland. He had been going through it. So he had, like in Oakland, kind of like your parents, if they would just think he was wild. You feel me? If we was just listening to the media. So they didn't really like you watching that. But when he dropped Dear Mama, the world fell in love with him. You'll never be able to take that song up out of history. You won't. And that motherfucker will go down top 10 songs ever. Coffee Chronicles. Back on Welcome Wisdom, you see our brother just jump. I told you I go to another part of my brain real quick. You know what I'm talking about? Do you? Before Coffee Chronicles, nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, what you say, bro? Old lady. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all like how bro go in circles, don't you? But that Welcome Wisdom shit, bro. That's why you gotta watch out. That's why it's not good to idolize shit, bro. Because you will idolize the wrong shit. You just will, bro. You will idolize the wrong shit. You'll let the wrong shit get into you. And before you know it, you'll start mimicking that shit, bro. It's almost like human nature. Like right now, nigga, if you was on the run and you had to go, for 3, 4, 5 years, nigga, and go hide out around hella Pisces or something, bro, you'll come back with a SA accent and shit. You would, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You'll be around the motherfucker so long, bro. You'll be down there. You'll know some of that shit, bro. But your accent will change, folks. It will. And that's one thing about myself that I just love. You know what I'm talking about? Because I done been all around this motherfucker. I ain't never adopted nothing else but 7-4. Wherever I go, bro, they gonna adopt 7-5. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Hey, well, we could be cool, but hey, you know what I'm talking about? I just been beat, bro. I don't go around adopting shit. You know what I'm talking about? I go around giving you shit to adopt. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, what you say, bro? Old lady. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. But you gotta watch out or you don't. You know what I'm talking about? But in this world, the kids, they fucking up. Like, they more all over the place than they was a little bit when I was growing up. And a lot of these kids, they look up to a lot of this shit. You get what I'm saying? That's just going on in the world. And you just gotta watch that. Because everybody don't, see, it's good if a motherfucker is, like, influenced by a motherfucker with sense. You get what I'm saying? It ain't really nothing wrong with that. But now it's damn near like it's kind of fucked up. Because it's like the only motherfuckers is like, it's like your kids got to be in sports or something. You feel what I'm saying? They got to be into like sports and shit. But if they ain't into that shit, bro, it'd be like they be into all these old other jokers. You get what I'm saying? All these personalities and all these old people that, you get what I'm saying? And man, a lot of these people just pass down bad shit, bro. They just do, bro. They pass down bad shit. They be coming from the standpoint of like, they got the blueprint to your life. They just don't, bro. And that's why you just gotta live for yourself and you gotta watch out for yourself. You know what I'm talking about? You can't take somebody else's advice, bro. Because somebody else is just telling you about the road that they took and all the shit that they got into, you know what I'm talking about? And for some reason, instead of motherfuckers just coming up here and say, bro, look, I did some shit like this and this would happen to me. You know what I'm talking about? And just throwing it out there like that, they don't, bro. They go through some shit and then they come tell you not to go through it. You know what I'm talking about? That's just like a motherfucker I told you on the track team or something. He wasn't fast enough. Now he coming to tell you how they did him on the track team, but he wasn't fast enough. So he gonna give you the perspective of how bad he got treated, but he just wasn't fast enough. So he'll come tell you not to join the track team because how they treated him, but you might be fast. I mean, you could listen and take the shit for what it's worth, folks. But just don't let nobody scare you, bruh, with their failures. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's how I start. That's how I start. And that shit been going on since little kids, bruh. But a motherfucker tell you what you can't do. That's why you gotta know what you believe in, bro, and you gotta stand on that. Fucking consequence, bro. You gotta know what you believe and you gotta stand on that. And that's the only way you ain't gonna feel bad, bro. Even if something bad happened. Because you know you did, you know what I'm talking about? You know you stayed true to yourself. Because if you don't stay true to yourself, that shit'll bother you. Yeah, that shit'll bother you, bro. And that's why it's just not good to get in a bunch of shit, bro. It just is. Because these niggas come up here and talk about that shit like it's just hella cool and like you can just do all this shit, bro. They don't tell you about that shit'll haunt you for the rest of your life, nigga. You'll be at prom, nigga. That should be like the scary movies. You ever seen a scary movie? You turn around, they see like on Tales from the Hood, and they had that nigga, all the people he killed, they was asking him questions and shit. You see how that nigga had a rationalization for everything, didn't he? The little girl came up talking about, you killed me. That nigga said, what the fuck was you doing outside at 2 o'clock in the morning anyway? Man, it was your fault. That they couldn't fuck with that nigga. You know what I'm talking about? That nigga had an answer for all of them. All of them walked up to him, man, you shot me over $5. Said, nigga, you was short. Nigga, I can't be letting niggas play me, nigga. He just had an answer for him, you feel me? But that shit'll get like that on your ass. So while you be listening to all these niggas gangster stories and shit and all these niggas now, yeah, alright, bro. You know what I'm talking about? They don't tell you, nigga, that shit'll follow you for the rest of your life, nigga. And depending on how your mind work, bro, that shit liable to make, if you're not strong, that shit'll drive you crazy, folks. Coffee Chronicle. That shit'll drive you crazy, folks. For real. That shit'll be like one of these motherfucking movies you seen when the demon get up on a nigga and they can't get him up out of him and shit. You'll be fucked up in your own head, bro, with your own thoughts. The shit you see, bro, I'm telling you. Y'all listen to these cats if you want to, bro. Don't fuck yourself off, man. And like, cause we just got a problem of not listening. But in today's society, we had this thing to where we get to, I guess they call it deflection. But we get to, what we don't want to hear, we get to combat that. If you get what I'm saying. Yeah, we get to combat that. Anything we don't want to hear, if we don't like somebody, we not listening, and that's just not the case, bro, because you can learn something from anybody at any given time, bro. You know what I'm talking about? So, just because you don't like a motherfucker or something like that, bro, don't close your ears, bro. That motherfucker might have the information to save your life. So you shouldn't just be walking around this motherfucker biased, bro, and coming to them, that's why I don't, me personally, you can't really tell me about nobody. I watch this whole world with my eyes. You can't really tell me nothing, bro, because my eyes is going to tell me. Because what we good for in this day and age is, talking. We real good for talking, bro. And a lot of that talking really sometimes don't be amounting up to action. You get what I'm saying? And that's why they say, if you watch somebody's actions, their words will never fool you. That's what I be telling you, bro. A lot of this shit that people just be telling you, bro, that shit is an action. That's not even nothing for conversation. Like somebody say, I love you. That's an action, bro. You get what I'm saying? That ain't nothing you can tell somebody. That's something you got to show somebody. But we living in the days where you can just tell people shit without showing them. And I ain't talking about, I said I'm rich, but I didn't come up here and show you $1 million. That's dumb as a motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't talking about, I got a chain, but I got to show you something. I ain't talking about showing motherfuckers something to prove to them. I'm talking about that shit like I love you, you my partner, and all that shit. A lot of words we be using, that shit is actions. You know what I'm talking about? That shit is actions. So don't let nobody tell you they love you or how much you mean to them or you my best friend, bro. All that shit come with an action. You get what I'm saying? Just don't let nobody tell you what they is to you. That's what I'm saying. A motherfucker, everybody gotta earn their spot, bro. Or they should. Everybody, like, you should have a motherfucker shouldn't be able to come talk you into a spot in your life. You get what I'm saying? A spot on your team. A motherfucker should be, you know what I'm talking about? All that shit right there. Because we, I don't know the words to really explain that one. But we just come in this world with ready-made shit. You get what I'm saying? Like family. Now, family's supposed to be, what they say, blood is thicker than that. Shit's supposed to be like that, but sometimes it's just not, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? And you can't go fuck with your cousin. You get what I'm saying? Because your cousin be on some sucker shit. Your cousin or your uncle or like just because a motherfucker family don't mean nothing, bruh. You got to through your whole life, bruh. You got to word I'm high, you know what I'm talking about? Words escaping bruh's mind. But you got to analyze the people, bruh, as they come. You got to stop letting them titles mean something to you. Family, we related and all that shit. You got to stop letting them titles mean something to you, man. And you got to analyze just people for yourself, bruh. Because people either going to be good for you or they not. It's going to be either or, bruh. So you're going to have to make that decision yourself, bruh. Stop holding on to them ready-made titles. Because a lot of us, that's how we keep fucking up. Because we holding on to that shit. My cousin, my brother, my sister, you know what I'm talking about, my auntie. And them be the people sometimes that don't even be good for us. You get what I'm saying? So you have to stop forcing yourself to fuck with people behind a ready-made title. That's all I was saying about that one right there, man. But on this Welcome Wisdom Wednesday, man, you gotta watch what you welcome, folks. Cause a lot of us, we sit around and we take advice from motherfuckers who just don't know nothing, bro. We do. And then the motherfuckers who do know something, them the motherfuckers we don't listen to. You get what I'm saying? When a motherfucker come telling you the truth, cause for some reason we just don't want to hear the truth. So we like to surround ourselves with yes people. You get what I'm saying? Everybody who just gonna kiss your ass for whatever reason. You get what I'm saying? We try to surround ourselves with them to make ourselves feel better. But a lot of times, because people who really care about you, they gonna tell you the truth. Just people who care about you, they gonna tell you the truth, man. Because they gonna tell you where you could tighten it up at. And we really, like, shouldn't nobody have to tell you nothing. Now just remember this one, bro, yourself. You should be able to go over yourself and know what you need. You get what I'm saying? But if you don't, you still have people on the outside, bruh. If somebody your real dog, just your real friend, period, bruh, they gonna tell you the truth. They not gonna be scared to tell you the truth. You get what I'm saying? Because they really care. You know what I'm talking about? And a lot of times that's the shit we choose not to listen to. Then we go over here with these other people who don't have our best interests at all. You get what I'm saying? And we tend to listen to more of that shit. So on this Welcome Wisdom, man, I'm just gonna tell you, you know what I'm talking about? Be careful on what you intake, man. And stop having a biased mind. Just hear people out, you know what I'm talking about? And you can take that shit and decipher it and throw away what you need to throw away and keep what you need to keep. But just stop closing your ears because you don't like a motherfucker or this motherfucker said this about somebody or something too. And that's what I'm gonna say before I get up out of here, man. Cause I got to go. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, what'd you say, bro? Old lady. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know why to this day, bro, that we living in a society where somebody could come tell you about somebody else. And I'm just gonna throw this out here because there's way too much of this shit going on. You can't tell me nothing about nobody. And I'm gonna say this once again because my eyes will tell me about somebody. I don't need your opinion or your narration on somebody I don't know. I don't need you to come tell me about nobody. Because if you do that, I'm gonna start looking at you. Because a lot of people who do that, this will be happening, and I see this way too much. Because the same motherfucker who trying to tell you about somebody now is the same motherfucker who was just hyping this motherfucker up, putting big draws on it. Now the first time I ain't never had an encounter with this person, you was talking about how real they was, this your partner and all that. Then all of a sudden when you fall out with this person, now here come the smut campaign and the smearing. You better watch that nigga and all. Why wasn't you like, nah man, it's just too much of that shit going around, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? So I just advise y'all to, you know what I'm talking about, see for yourself, man. That's the only advice I ever give you, man. Live your own life, see for your motherfucking self, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Because people just be having reasons to say shit a lot of times, you know what I'm talking about? And a lot of times people just don't say shit until they get mad, you know what I'm talking about? And if you only saying this because you mad, I don't really want to hear this stuff, bruh, you know what I'm talking about? Because there's a good chance you just saying this shit because you mad. Because you wasn't just saying this shit yesterday, y'all was just the bestest of friends, you know what I'm talking about? So I don't really be wanting to hear that shit, man. And I don't know why so many people do that. You know what I'm talking about? Because we just have too many people running around here wanting to tell you something about somebody else. You get what I'm saying? And I don't get that. Like, y'all don't get the new things y'all be doing and the behaviors y'all be picking up and the trends y'all be following. They got us on some kindergarten shit, folks. They got niggas like little kids in the police bitch, bro, who hide her. You know what I'm talking about? They do. But niggas don't get it. We living in a world with grown people. Niggas older than me is just running around teasing and talking about somebody, bruh. They up here, you got niggas up here, bruh. Like, you know how niggas first get arrested and they getting pulled over. You got niggas up here showing niggas getting arrested, laughing and shit, bruh. Like, that shit funny. Like, that shit funny, bruh. Why you didn't show the video of when you got arrested, bruh? Yeah, that shit just don't make no sense, bruh. That shit ain't funny. And they getting y'all used to this shit, folks. They is. They getting y'all used to laughing at people downfalls and mishaps and shit, teasing people, bruh. Y'all be talking about that Bible. What it say about that shit in the Bible? But we still do it, don't we? But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires. And with them right there, you don't remember nothing else. Always remember, it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of that love.